Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I appreciate your guys' patience. To all of you guys that are sticking around and showing me love and support, I am very thankful for that. It really makes me want to keep doing this. So I know I promised everybody, or I told everybody that I would keep making weekly videos or try to pump out weekly videos. Now the problem is work's just got me going. I'm real busy, and unfortunately I have to put the cars, as a number 2 priority because I still got to provide, and yeah, any extra time that I have I'm spending in here in the garage and just trying to make things happen, but hasn't been a lot of that. But hopefully I can change that, and I'm not even going to say it, I'm just going to try to do it. And yeah, aside from that, we are going to do something a little different today. Today we're going to have a garage update. So what we're going to do is talk about the CLS, talk about the plans, the future plans for it, because like I told everyone since the beginning, I plan to keep the car. I plan to keep it for a long time, and yeah, so it's here to stay. Now, something that came in, something new, was the Touareg, and it's right here, and I actually want to go over what I'm going to do to this. It's completely two different things. I know most guys on their channel either stick to the real fast cars or they're building up their off-road rigs, but in my case, I've got a taste of both of these different lifestyles, and let me tell you guys, if you like fast cars and you like driving, I think doing overlanding or just off-roading is something that could be real interesting for you. You just haven't discovered it. So I encourage you guys to stick around and take a look at today's video, and you know what we have coming in the future you guys might like even more. So let's get to it. Guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's try to get to 500 subscribers, and once we hit to 500, I actually have an announcement to make. So stay tuned. And we will start with the AMG. Oh, guys, don't mind. She's filthy. She's real dirty. But I'll give it a car wash tomorrow. Wife has a friend coming in town, and actually told her she could take the CLS just because why not? It's badass. So guys, can you see something new? I know you can. These right here. So again, that's why the wife gets the car. Is I had her wrap these air inlets, and I think this side she's gonna redo because she doesn't like the way it turned out. That side looks pretty good, but yeah, you guys are the first to see it. That adds horsepower. That adds horsepower. I wish. That would be a easy fix. But anyways, guys, so CLS. What's the plan? What do we have planned for the CLS? So right now we're still running a shitty tune from WiseTech, of course. And what I'd like to do is change that. So the person I've been talking to, the tuner, that is Slav with ECC tuned, and he told me I need to get a few things before I get it tuned, just because of the power levels that I'm looking for. Now, ideally, well, I don't know if it's ideal or not, but the plan is to make this car into a 9-second car. So I think that would be awesome. Now, what we have left under the hood is we need some fueling, so we need to upgrade that. And what we need is most likely ethanol. That's the cheapest way to keep this baby going. So I think we're gonna do that. And am I missing anything? Oh, right. So before all those things happen, we had a little package come from, it's not out here, it's in the house, from Black Boost. These guys right here. Black Boost. So what they sent us out is new clutch packs. So real soon here the transmission's going to be coming out, and we're going to be rebuilding that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it myself. I haven't really hired anyone to do anything for this car, but we'll see. We'll see. I'd like to do it myself. Now, another thing is I have PPF on this car, just the front. So the fenders, bumper, hood, and that's it. Now what I'd like to do is get the doors, and what I'd like to do is do basically the whole car. Alright guys, I was interrupted, but anyways, talking about PPF, front hood is done, fenders, bumper, front bumper is done, but I was thinking of doing the whole car just because I get a lot of dirt running the spacers on the front there. I get a lot of dirt on the doors and a lot on this rear bumper, and I don't know if PPF would necessarily help with keeping it clean, but I don't know. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Is it worth it? I'm thinking about it though. I wouldn't mind. And then another thing is the diffuser. It's ugly. It's ugly and it's stock, and I would love to change it out. Issue with that is they're super expensive. They are super expensive, and I don't know. I'd like to get the Rentec one. The problem with the Rentec one is they're like $3,500, and that'd be cool, but I don't want to get a cheap one. I don't want to get some eBay or any other ones that they just don't look good. The fitment's not right. I don't want it. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. That's what I always tell everyone. If you're going to do something, you got to do it right, especially with a car like this, just because it's a beautiful car, it's an expensive car, and I'm not trying to devalue it. If anything, I'd like to just add value, at least to a certain group of people, but definitely not just a bunch of eBay parts or something like that. I wouldn't mind putting a front lip on it either, but front lips, I haven't really seen many good ones. I know a friend of mine from Florida just got one on his CLS, and it's pretty cool. I was really debating on getting it, but I just got busy, so we might revisit that. So yeah, but I think for the moment that's all I got for the CLS. That's the plan. First the transmission, then everything else, and of course towards the end we'll tune it, and then I'd love to take you guys out with me to dyno the car. I'd love to see the power numbers on it. I really have a lot of faith in Slav. From the encounters I had with him, he's very knowledgeable. He loves to help people. You know, I'm just a random guy that reached out to him. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. Now let's go hop on to the Touareg. The headlight looks amazing. I believe this specific headlight was bought for like $30 from a pick and pull. And I had, again, my wife, she's my best friend, she's my biggest helper, she's my biggest fan, she's my everything. This light, she refurbished. It looked terrible. And then once she was done, she actually put some PPF on it, so it should last a lot longer than, you know, if you were just to resurface the light and leave it that way. So the car is together. We had it on an off-road trip. It was amazing. It got real dirty. It's kind of cleaned up now on the outside, and I gave it a quick little wash. This light, so guys, the way this light is, that light was so much worse than this one. And of course, me being me, when I was trying to get this one refurbished, I ended up dropping it. I dropped it, so put a couple of cracks into it, and yeah, that was game over. So I've been hunting for a new one. I know a bunch of guys sell them on eBay and a couple of other used car parts, but they all want like 150 plus. And after getting that one for 30, I'm not willing to pay over $100 for another one. So for now, we're just rocking this one. Eventually, when I come across a good deal, I will pick one up and put some PPF on it. And yeah, the engine runs great. I'm very happy. We took it on like a 3-hour trip one way, and then obviously, you know, the trail that we went on was basically like a 12-hour trail. So that was fun. The car was tested. It was definitely tested out there. I ended up scraping all my rims, but let me tell you guys, look at this. Look at this. It looks like a monster truck. I know it might be hard to see, but guys, this thing's got air ride. Air ride. Let me show you. Right there. It goes up. This is, I believe, extra mode, and they're amazing. It's 12 inches of clearance right there, and most of the areas are a little over 12 inches of clearance. There's only just the rear control arms that are at about 12 inches. So really cool. I had a lot of fun. I was impressed with just the capabilities, and if you guys watched my other video of the Touareg, what it did on those trails was shocking for not only me but all the other guys that came out there, and they were impressed. So guys, I plan to do a full build, probably starting from a lift kit then comes the wheels or the rims, then the bigger tires, and then I guess, I don't know if I'm technically right on the order, but yeah, there's a bunch of junk in it now. Now, yesterday I had a brake line that went underneath the gas can, or the gas tank, underneath the subframe, that runs, there it is. Well, this one's for this side. Now, the one on the driver's side runs underneath, comes over here right behind this wall here, and then goes to the front of the car. Well, the problem is it broke, and I had to replace it. We ended up dropping the subframe. We ended up dropping the gas tank. I don't know why I keep saying can, but yeah, it was a lot of work, but we did it. It's done now. It has brakes, so moving on to the next part. But what we ended up doing is, check it out, guys. We ended up getting rid of the plastic bottom piece of the bumper. So right now it looks a little wild. It's got some serious approach angles, but the plan is eventually get rid of that bumper reinforcement and build a swing out bumper, which I don't believe there's any on the market. So anybody that has them out there, they've just been building their own. So I'm real excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but it looks pretty sweet just the way it is. Look at it. Oh, she looks tall. She definitely looks tall. It's a little ugly in the back for the moment, but we'll fix that. Alright. It will get a new bumper. It needs underbody protection. It also needs rock sliders. It needs a roof rack. Hopefully you guys saw the roof. It looks terrible, but we'll fix it. We need a roof rack. We possibly would need a tent. My wife would love to go with me on a trip to where we stay overnight. When you go on the trails, you scratch up your car. And put a lot of scratches on this one. They're not too bad, nothing crazy, and that was just my first run. But I would like to possibly get a wrap on it. And again, if you guys have any suggestions, throw it out there. Let me know what you think would be a good idea for the color of the wrap on this Volkswagen. Also, the front bumper. Now, as you guys can see, this plastic piece down here, that's something similar that was on the rear bumper. So we got rid of that. We'll most likely get rid of this one and build up some kind of bumper. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. Now, before we do anything else, I need to drop the front diff on this and get it rebuilt, just because it's making a windy noise. And from all the research I've done, it's just a bad bearing. So we'll get that fixed, and we'll get this baby on the way. Now, guys, all of this is very expensive, and I'm trying my best to, you know, be smart about it, but also do some of the things that I want to do with these vehicles. And this has been a dream of mine, you know, and The CLS was a dream of mine, and it's here now. So dreams do come true. And yeah. So now I have the Touareg, and I'd love to keep chasing my dreams. So I appreciate all the support from you guys again.